Hello viewers, welcome back to another episode, and this is more an update video to my last video. So as you can see the title, it's also about StorageWorks, and I saw on the view encounter that digital storage is not the most interesting topic for most of you, and I think this will be the last StorageWorks video for the next weeks. I've made also a list of upcoming videos, not in a special order, under the community tab, so you can see what I'm planning in the next videos. There will be 2 more videos about StorageWorks, but this will take a while. But I took the whole weekend to find a fix for my HSZ22 StorageWorks controller, but it didn't work. But I found another solution, so yeah. I did several tests. It takes me 2 days to test all that stuff. So here you see the StorageWorks controller. Only 2 disks are left. They are configured as JBOD, and so the controller should show 2 devices to the host. And I've tried it under Windows and under OpenVMS, and the controller shows both devices. So I can see the devices under Windows and I can see the devices with OpenVMS, but I'm not able to connect to the devices or to format or initialize these devices. So I can only see the devices in the device list in OpenVMS and in Windows. But I did several tests with the configuration and the host configuration, and what I can change in this special utility for configuration of the HSZ22, but it didn't work. It's when I try to make an operation on the disks, you can see hundreds or thousands of error messages because of the synchronization between the host and the controller. But the controller host indicator is blinking when I try to do something. Yeah, that's the reason why I won't use this HSZ22, because yeah, it wouldn't work. And I've also read several manuals and do a lot of research in the internet. So the StorageWorks command console software for that controller is a special one. I cannot use the standard StorageWorks command control for the other HSZ controllers. I have to use a special version for the HSZ22, and I'm not able to find a copy of it in the internet or any further information about the configuration of that StorageWorks controller. So it seems to be a quite special thing, because this is not the standard CLI configuration. And therefore I've tried another thing, because I have another controller. I have also an HSZ70. This is a quite big array, because this HSZ70 is in an enterprise storage array shelf, BA370. I will make another video about that controller as well. This controller is not my first option, for 2 reasons. The first reason, this controller is, or this shelf is quite big. It takes 70 units of high, and I've got a cabinet for that, and also I want to put the alphas and the other storage also in that cabinet. And when I use that big shelf, I'm not able to put that big shelf and the alphas and the storage for the VACs into one cabinet, because my cabinet has only 34 units of high, and this thing uses the half of it, and the alphas uses 10 units, and then there's not enough space for 3 more StorageWorks shelves. And the other reason is the controller. Originally there were 2 controllers in that cabinet, in that controller shelf, but the SRAM battery is nearly empty, and I've changed the battery. It's a standard lithium battery on one controller, and after that the controller didn't work anymore. because I think on the volatile memory is some information stored, and I've deleted it while changing the battery. So you have to keep some voltage on the controller, I think, to change the battery, and yeah, therefore I've destroyed one of my two HSZ70 controllers. When you put that controller in, you only see some kind of Intel NIND utility, because there's an Intel i960 processor in it, but I'm not able to boot from the PCMCIA card where the firmware is located. Therefore, only one controller is left, and I have to change the battery in that controller while supplying power to the controller via PSU or something like that. Yeah, I'm afraid of breaking this controller as well. But when the battery is totally empty, the controller is also broken. So when I use that controller, I have no chance. But the one advantage, this controller works. I've tested it first under Windows, and I was able to access it under Windows, and now we can see it here under OpenVMS. And here, this is a controller, the DK0. There is two hard drives installed with a RAID 1 array as a mirror set, and it's working perfectly. So I can use this controller, and this controller is working perfectly. There's also a lot of mess on my desk, you can see, because I've tried a lot of things with the HSZ22. I've tried another cables, original DEC cables, and I've tried a terminator at the end, because I thought maybe the auto termination is broken. But I've changed the power supplies, I've changed the vans, but nothing happens. I've also learned that some power supply has this bezel here, because when you want to use it on the bigger enterprise storage array, you have to use a power supply with the bezel under the 180 watt. Otherwise, older power supplies does not work in that modern set. Yeah, that is the end of such that small update. Only to show you what I've done the last days. I think maybe we'll get 100 views or something like that for that, but yeah, I'm not very interested in how many people are interested in my videos. So then thanks for watching, and leave comments below, and see you the next time in the next, I think it will be, next video will be about HubWatch and ClearVision. Depends on what happens the next days. So, bye.